Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Let's jump into today's message. I want you guys to get comfortable, okay? Because I might not film for a couple of days, and I wasn't even going to film today because I am burning the midnight oil, and so I've been trying to slow down. That I literally could feel you guys calling me or certain astrological signs calling me. And so this message is really important, and I'm hoping that it will at least hold you guys for the next couple of days. I really need to film for Patreon this weekend. So I want to kind of do an overview on like what's going on for you right now, what you're probably concerned about, what might help. So grab your roll up, grab your bestie, grab your neighbor's dog, grab whatever you need because I'm going to go in, all the way in. Okay, you guys could be any of these astrological signs, but you don't have to be. This could have been this could have just been the astrological signs that were pulling on my energy. Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra. Okay, those were the 4 signs I got right away. Okay, Leo, and literally in that order: Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra. So you guys, I feel like, need an almost personal or you need an emergency reading. And then I feel like all of the other astrological signs are like ready for the ride. Okay, so I feel like everyone's going to gain something from this reading. You feel me? Okay, this is what I'm getting. You guys are really concerned right now. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're going through a level of concern, anxiety, and that is because you are going through a purge, a giant release, a giant reset. And you're feeling a lot of emotions as you go through this, and you're feeling a lot of other people's emotions. And maybe they're strong like or dislike for you. And you feel like you are the word on the street, but you might be feeling anxious that it's not in a good way, that people are gossiping about you, smearing your name, or slandering you. So we're going to talk about that. You guys know that you're going through expansion, but you're super concerned about what this expansion is going to look like because maybe right at this present moment, it doesn't feel the greatest. I was also getting a concerning message about someone's health, that someone here was doing really, really good, either like not drinking caffeine, starting to work out again, starting to be really mindful. And then we got into this vibe, this energy. It could be the retrograde, it could be the transits, it could be the fact that you're going through expansion and it's not necessarily feeling the greatest. It could be the full moon. Regardless, you're going through expansion and you're going through growing pains. That is how it's being explained to me. It feels like growing pains and you're like, make this shit stop. I don't like it. It's almost like running a marathon and then your body is like super sore and you're like, why did I do that? But why? And so someone here really needs to start walking towards that. Walking, crawling, whatever it is, just start taking steps towards it day by day. Do not overwhelm yourself. Do not overexert yourself. But I'm just getting that part of the stress is not putting the happy cells back into the body, the dopamine back into the body. And it doesn't mean that you have to go ham and lift a bunch of weights or go do yoga for days. Just starting that and giving that to your body during this expansion while you're going through these growing pains and pushing through that is going to store dopamine in your body. Okay? Now, you guys have been working really hard. Whoever I'm speaking to, you have been working your ass off. Your literal ass is like over here and you're like, oh, I'm tired, I'm grumpy, I'm irritated, whatever it is. You're just like, you know that you've been putting in the work. So you're like, why do I feel anxious? Why do I feel like it's not going to be enough? Why do I feel like it's not, some things aren't coming to fruition yet? Well, those things are around the bend, but quite literally. So let me show you guys what I got in the pre-pull. You guys are going through expansion. You are feeling the growing pains. You are feeling it in your whole butt. Okay? You have been working your tushy off. And you're like, I cannot put forth anything else. You're like, I gave it all I got. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you've been doing it for months or years. Someone here has been doing it for 3 to 4 years. Someone here has been doing it for 6 to 9 months. And you're just like, I have nothing left to give. I gave what I had, and now I need a nap. That's how you guys are feeling. So the change is here. You can feel it erupting. You guys are feeling frustrated. And the reason why I think it is that way is when you guys are entering the same environment that you used to, you don't feel comfortable there. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You do not feel comfortable in these environments that you've been in for such a long time. Going ham, going in, you're like, I just, people are whispering about me, people are talking about me, like I don't feel comfortable here. And that is because you guys have outgrown these environments. So what could be making you anxious is the fact that that change might upheaval certain things. This could be a job that you've been at for a long time, a home that you've been at for a long time, a relationship that you've been in for a long time. But you're starting to get this feeling like when you're around this situation or this environment or these people, like you feel like something's off. You feel like everyone around you in certain said environments, like the energy is off. And that is because you guys have outgrown these people. You guys could be 34 or 36. You guys could be seeing 777. You guys could definitely be a life path 9. That there is someone here that is thinking about you. Okay, there is someone here. I don't know if they are a parental figure, somebody that you look up to. I'm getting that it's a male energy. Okay, so this could be like a mentor that you look up to, like a father, a boss that you look up to. There is a male figure that you care about or that you look up to, and they are thinking very loving thoughts of you. So maybe you have certain expectations like, oh my gosh, all these people are running amok. Like, does this boss not see it? And are they going to fire these people for running amok? Because you guys might feel like you are held to a different standard. And this could also be part of your frustration. You're like, oh my gosh, like if I did that, I would be in so much trouble. But these people are just going ham. They're going in. So there could be somebody that you respect in the workplace or on social media, if you have a social media business or a spiritual business, and you're seeing certain people get away with things, and I'm being told it's because you are held to a different standard. Maybe there was a promotion that you were wanting, but you don't get along with the higher ups. Okay, I'm going to say that again. For some of you guys, there could have been a promotion that you were wanting, but you don't get along with the other higher ups. And so this boss that you could possibly get along with, or the higher up, CEO, vice president, whoever this is, puts you on a pedestal, doesn't want you in that fuckery, doesn't want you in that mess or that sandbox. Does that make sense? So this person wants to have loving thoughts of you in a different category because this person could be looking at this other mess like, how the heck am I going to clean that up? And I don't want to involve them in this mess over here because they really care about you. Or they feel like if they put you in this promotion or this position, that your guys' relationship would change. And either way, it's like they're having loving thoughts of you, of how they want to protect you or keep you safe in the workplace. So I am seeing that. This person might not show their emotions. They might play everything very close to the chest. I don't feel like this person's very emotional, but I do feel like they are very maternal or paternal. I do feel like they're very caring, but they just don't show that. So that's going to be for someone. You guys had an expectation for expansion at a job, and instead of that, you feel like, I know this person cares about me, but these people are running amok. I feel like I need to leave. I don't feel comfortable here. So that's going to be for a group of you. Let me see what's going on for the other group of you. I feel like some of you guys are you've been working somewhere and you've been working tirelessly and it's still not getting you what you thought it was going to bring you, 11:11 on the clock. So your expectation, you're like bummed out. So during this reset, during this purge, and this is for all groups, you're going to be feeling like, why is God doing this? Why is the divine doing this? What is the universe doing? Like, I have been working my butt off and I don't feel like I'm seeing that. Maybe you've been working your butt off on a social media business and you don't feel like you've been going viral. Maybe you guys have been working your butt off to get something launched and you don't feel like it's as successful as it should be. There is an expectation here where you feel let down and you're like, that's not what I thought I was going to get. I mean, I feel liberated a little bit. I'm not super stressed out, or I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. Whatever that is, if it's not living paycheck to paycheck, if it's not having to worry about how you're getting the groceries this week, if it's not worrying about having to put gas in the car, it might seem small to you because you're getting used to it, but God is saying, hey. I know you've been working your butt off, but I want you to slow down. I want you to slow down. And you're like, how and the who and the what can I do that and still bring in meat, potatoes, and everything else that I need for the month? And so there is faith coming in. You're going through growing pains, expansion, having to have faith, and having to stay in an echo chamber of gratitude, which is hard when you're annoyed. So I want you guys to really think about things last year and then this year. Okay, I want you guys to think about things from the beginning of last year to right now. And I want you guys to write down the differences because this is the vibration that God, the divine, and the universe wants you to be in. They really are testing your level of faith and gratitude at this time to bring you in more stuff. Because right now you're like sending messages like Morse code to the universe. You're like, hey, where is this shit? Where is it at? What is going on? And they're doing Morse code back to you. They're like, are you grateful? You're like, well, no, I'm freaking annoyed right now. I'm not fucking grateful. I'm pissed. And so this is part of that journey for you, is taking a look back, really being in the moment. Right now, you're supposed to be enjoying the moment. And I know that seems hard because there's been a goal, a literal goal that you have been working towards. And you're like, the change is coming. I thought I was going to be more prepared for the change, or that I was going to be getting more recognition for the change, but it is coming. I know. It's like, are we here yet? Okay. So that is coming. And I'm also getting that this doesn't just have to be a boss or a loved one. This is the universe. This is God. Like, I know that they're concerned, but I really want them to see how far they have come. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, your spiritual rank is changing. And it can't necessarily change if we're being a stompy little brat, or if we're like, well, where's the rest of it at? You guys could feel like, I've been working my literal tushy off now. My tushy's sitting over there and I'm over here like mad. Where is the big recognition, the promotion, the new home, like that I've been manifesting? What is going on? You feel like the universe or God is breadcrumbing you. You're like, is this a trick? Okay, but it's not. I swear that it's not. I'm seeing that you guys are not feeling like you're of high honor because of what is transpiring. So again, I feel called to tell you guys that whatever was going on at the beginning of last year, okay, really think about it. Go through your archives on Instagram, go through your archives on Facebook, really look at the pictures and think about what was going on at work. Think about what was going on with your friends, with your person, with your children. And then I want you to think about everything that is your life right now. I have the chills. Oh my gosh. Spiritual tingles in the building. You guys, I'm going to get emotional, are leaps and bounds. I'm even thinking about where I was last year. Like, so this is a year and a half ago. Like, think about where you were a year and a half ago. Like, I'm getting the chills. I'm like, damn, I was like struggling. I mean, I'm not like rolling in it, but I'm not struggling as much as I was. And a lot of you guys that know my story know that, like, before I started my channel, if you were with me in the beginning, I had nothing. Like, literally nothing. My home looked like a jail cell. And bit by bit, I've had to build it. I mean, even a year and a half ago, like, I barely got a table. But for real, like, I've had the table a year and a half. So a year and a half ago, I got a table. Didn't have one for my channel before that. I had to film on my bed all the time. And I didn't like it. Okay. And I started rebuilding my room. And you guys were around, a lot of you, when my walls were bare. And I didn't have anything to put on the wall, let alone a freaking hammer. I didn't have, you know, I didn't have shit. Okay. So I was starting over. And so I want you guys to think about a year and a half ago, what you were going through, how you thought it was like the end of the world or whatever that was going on in your life, and think about right now. Think about what you're grateful for right now and how, like, look at the difference. Literally, look at the difference. So, like, for me, a year and a half ago, I didn't have a lot of furniture. I really wanted a new couch. I'd been saving and saving and saving and saving and saving. I really wanted a new couch. I really wanted a nice table. And I was like, why is it so hard to get this? It took me like a year to manifest that, like a perfect situation where it wasn't like through the roof expensive, with all the other things I was trying to rebuild that were so much more important. So a year and a half ago, I was literally just getting my table. I was just getting my couch, like literally. And now it's like I can buy something. I'm really grateful for is I've been working towards trying to be able to buy healthy food. So what I did was I started getting healthy food for my husband, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get healthy food for him first, and then I'm going to work on getting healthy food for me. So something you guys know, like, eating healthy is freaking expensive. It's hard to do. And I'm not saying I'm rolling in the organic, but I can get it without like being like, oh my gosh, like, what did I do? Why did I do that? So now I just feel better. I can drink the water that I want to drink. Like, I don't drink alcohol anymore. I don't party anymore. I don't drink soda. I don't drink wine. I do drink caffeine from time to time, but I'm picky about my water, but I couldn't drink the water that I wanted to drink. And then I couldn't really eat the food that I wanted to eat. If you guys knew what I ate for like the first 2 years of my spiritual awakening, you'd be like, what? I ate like the same TV dinner. Okay, so a year ago, not even a year and a half ago, like 9 months ago, I just started being able to eat healthier 4 months ago. So even up until 6 months ago, I was eating the same TV dinner every night. Every night. Now, I had figured out ways to spruce it up, but when I think about it now, it reminds me of jail. It reminds me of jail when you get commissary and people put money on your books and you're like, yeah, I can finally get like some Doritos and like sprinkle it all over my jail food and spice it up, put seasoning. It reminded me of that. And I didn't look at it like that then, but now that we're trying to compare things on a spectrum, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I was just sprucing up a freaking TV dinner, and I was already eating it before, but then I really started having to eat it when we started over. And I was like, well, I really want my husband to be healthy and like doing okay. So, because it was like a really stressful time when I was going through my spiritual awakening. My poor husband probably thought like, should I have her committed, or like, is she gonna be okay? Because I was going through this awakening and I'm like, I don't want to eat meat anymore. And he's like, I don't think you really eat a lot of meat. I'm like, well, I'm for certain not eating it now. And I need to be specific about my water, and I need to make sure there's not fluoride in anything. And I need to change my toothpaste, and I need to change my water. And I was like freaking out. I'm in the beginning of my spiritual awakening, but at the same time, like, I didn't have shit. Okay. So I was like freaking out. I was like, I want these things. Can I afford them? No. And bit by bit, layer by layer, you guys have been building things. So that is the vibration that God, the universe, the divine, the creator wants you to be in. Like, God wants you to look around and say, a year and a half ago, we didn't have any of this together. And look how far we've come. I want you guys to comment down below. Look how far we've come. But really, like, the fact that I literally had two go-to meals. I had this soup, this enchilada soup that I would buy in bulk. I'm not even kidding. I would buy this enchilada soup in bulk. I think it was Campbell's, like their fancier soup, but I was like, yeah, I'm literally eating soup every day. And I would get tortilla chips and sour cream, and I would like drizzle sriracha all over it, and that's what I would eat like every night. Then I found this TV dinner that was like rice, vegetables, and like this creamy sauce. And so I would literally eat that. I ate that dinner for years. I ate those two things for years. Years with like chips, sour cream, and sriracha. I'm still alive. Okay, so things are changing for you guys. God is looking down upon you like, I'm so proud of you. I want you to sit and be proud of yourself instead of thinking that you have to run in circles and thinking that it's the end of the world if you don't move all the time. So if you guys are a workaholic like me, you're like, I have to slow down because you feel like you're going crazy. And you're like, but if I do that, how is the same money going to come in? So I understand that, especially if you work in sales or you have a social media business. You're just like, wait a minute. How am I supposed to do that? You're going to be getting creative. And as you are in this echo chamber of gratitude, things are going to be falling on your lap. Literally. We have the courthouse and sudden wealth. So someone here is going to be getting something in the mail, okay? And it's going to scare you at first. You're going to get something in the mail saying that like somebody owes you, or you filed a bankruptcy and somebody forgot to give you money or something. It's going to be like an insurance thing. It is like a spiritual inheritance that you might be overlooking. It might be in your pile of junk mail. You're like, what is this? It's probably some kind of trap, or the state could be messaging you that you have something to collect. Okay, someone here has something to collect, and it's going to help you during this time. That is going to be for some of you, if not most of you. There is something in the mail that you are overlooking, or there is someone that owes you money that's going to be paying up. So everything that you've been doing, it is coming back times 10. In order to even feel that or see that correctly, you guys need to be in that state of gratitude. Like, you know what? I've gone through worse. I've gone through way worse. And so be checking your mail, because there's either a check that's owed to you, somebody owes you child support. Like it says right here, sudden wealth and courthouse. Like somebody owes you some money. Okay. You guys could have had a family member pass, and like you're there next to kin, and you need to collect something for an account that they couldn't close. That could be coming to you, or the state could have forgotten to give you something, or a dealership. I'm just seeing that there's some type of document where you were owed money, and it's going to help you like either get out of debt or get through this next month where you can like do some smooth sailing. Okay, I feel like money is just going to be coming in a lot easier than you expect, because the next card after this is unexpected income. Now, if this just came out by itself, I'd be like, somebody's breadcrumbing the absolute out of you. But it came with great fortune and courthouse. So these things are coming in unexpectedly. You guys have unexpected sudden wealth coming in, and it's going to be coming in repeatedly. So this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about that I've been trying. When you wake up, your brain is very impressionable. Just like when you go to bed, your brain is very impressionable. So they always tell you, like, before you go to bed, you know, and you want to reprogram your subconscious, make sure you're listening to things that help you, not things that are going to like put you in a state of panic or make you have a shit night or make you have a shit day or make you just like not sleep that great. So you guys could be listening to subliminals already and already on that program where you're trying to put yourself in a hypnosis while you're sleeping. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you've been working on that. Now, something that I've been doing on top of doing that at night is doing it in the morning. Now, I've talked to you guys about this sometimes, and I talk about it more on Patreon, but I'm going to tell you guys because of the energy that I'm reading, when you wake up, do not start scrolling, okay? Do not start scrolling. Don't look at what's going on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or YouTube even if you have a social media business. Do not look at the analytics when you first wake up. Do not look at the work emails that are like stacked up this high. You went from like 800 emails when you went to bed and you woke up with 22,000. You're going to start affirming like, no, I'm going to have a good day because this is your brain is going to be looking for this, proof of this all throughout the day. So I want you guys to do lucky affirmations when you wake up. So I've been practicing this and this is what's worked the best for me. So when I wake up, I put on a track of lucky affirmations and I put that track on repeat. I put it on a loop and I literally listen to it from the minute I wake up till the minute I get to work. I literally listen to it on repeat. And the one that I specifically listen to is an 18-minute track, but just listen to whatever is like the least annoying to you. But I literally listen to this because I am reprogramming my mind to look for proof of this all throughout the day, that I am abnormally lucky, that everything always works out for me, that blessings are always falling onto my lap. And so I want you guys to do this. It's just like the algorithm on social media. When you guys research cooking, hair extensions, acrylic nails, barstool sports, whatever you're looking up, the algorithm is going to show you what you are looking up. They're like, oh, you like this? We'll show you more of that. Your subconscious does the same thing. Whatever you tell your subconscious when you wake up, you're going to look for proof of that, not realizing it throughout the day. So if you started your morning with a buttload of work emails, fighting with your person, being grumpy, you're going to be like, yeah, that's how my whole day is going to go. And you're going to look for proof of that. Proof of that you're going to fight with your person. Proof that you're going to have a shit day with the work emails and whatever else is going on. So I want you guys to start making this a habit. You guys don't have to do lucky affirmations. You can do whatever lifts your spirit in the morning, if that's a certain music or a certain show, something that helps you tune in to the algorithm of what you want shown back to you the rest of the day. You feel me? So that's what I've been doing, and it really helps me that when I like want to punch something at work, I'm like, you know what? Everything always works out for me. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. So comment down below. Everything is awesome. I am going to train myself to be in an echo chamber of gratitude. I know just what I'm doing. This is light work, okay? There's no one that knows how to be positive the way that you do, whoever I'm speaking to. And that's why I felt like this was an emergency reading, because I'm feeling like my positive family is like, oh, I can't feel positive. I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling zapped, and I'm feeling a little hopeless. And it's like, you don't want to feel like that. So in the morning, before you start scrolling and turning on the TV, go and brush your teeth and say hello to yourself. Like, I'm freaking beautiful. Today's going to be awesome. Play your freaking favorite track. Put it on a loop, because that is what you want your brain to be looking for throughout the day. Things being abnormally lucky, things being incredibly awesome, you being on your GOAT behavior. So again, you guys are outgrowing people, and somebody here has a courtship coming in. Okay, someone here has a business relationship coming in, or you have a person that you're going to be meeting, and that's going to be for some of you. You're going on this soulmate journey, or this journey of a new life. I'm going to find out more information on this because these were the last cards out. But you have sudden wealth coming in, so you guys should be freaking excited. Okay, let me look at these cards. We have energy healing, yoga, teaching, and porcupine. So I feel like you guys are going to be getting to know something. Some of you guys are going to be getting to know someone that you've just met. And then others of you are going to be getting to know your spiritual journey in a different way because you're not going to be overworking yourself. So we have energy healing, yoga, teaching, and the porcupine. You may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. You guys are learning to do this with your dark feminine energy. You're like, if they don't do what I ask them to do respectfully, I'm going to walk away. And if they walk away too, then they weren't meant to be here. So you are learning how to defend those that you love. Maybe you guys have a family member or somebody that you care about where people are doing them dirty. You're going to defend them honorably without hurting anyone. You're going to sit them down and be like, hey, you did this, and that's not okay. I really care about this person. What are we going to do to solve this, or are we going to have a problem? Okay, so you guys are just going to be very intimidating as well. You guys are realizing that your healing energy is natural. It is natural. Even on your worst day, it is natural. So you think, I went into work and I had a shit day. I told Becky to go back to her cubicle. Well, I bet you Becky is like, she's the most positive person ever. Like, I love how she has boundaries. Like, people respect your authority, whether they know how to articulate that or not. Okay, there might be people in the workplace that don't like you, they don't mess with you, they don't whatever, and you're just like, but they respect you. I just feel like they don't know how to say it. Okay, you guys inspire people to learn. So as you're telling so-and-so, you need to stop gossiping and go back over there. Okay, go sit down. You guys inspire people to learn about standing up for themselves, not taking crumbs. You guys inspire people to look deeper and not accept just whatever. And I don't know if you guys know that, but you guys naturally inspire people to get their facts straight, get their shit together, and not feel like a dumbass around you. Because there's a way that you guys maneuver where you're not belittling people. You're just kind of like, all of that is unnecessary. That really is. That's a lot of projecting. That's a lot of gossiping. And you guys should just stop. Or, I'm not getting involved in that. People are kind of like, oh, well, why are they not getting involved with that? It's because you guys are at a different vibration and you guys are no longer an energetic match for some of the environments and people that you are around. A lot of them feel this, okay? The ones that never liked you from Jump Street, they are feeling this. And those are the ones that you feel like the heat of them talking about you. And that's why you guys are going to be moving away from this environment, because what I'm getting for you guys is as you are breaking free and figuring out what you really want in this life, there are environments where people want you around. There are rooms, environments, sandboxes. There's situations where people are like, I would love if they were my friend. I would love if they were my mentor. I would love if they were my teacher. I would love if they were my best friend. There are people like you. These other people, it's hard for them to relate to you because they don't get it. They don't get it. They're not interested. Because you guys have some miserable people around you that feel like you're not a vibrational match to them. They're just like, what? So people are really keeping an eye on you at this time. You guys could feel like there's a lot of people looking at your social media more than normal. We have dreaming. There is a dreamer in you. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are naturally a dreamer. So another thing that I want you guys to try to do as you are in this spirit of trying to be grateful, I want you to do things that are childlike, where you set aside time to daydream. Like, oh my gosh, if I could do this, it would be so awesome. Things that really get you geeked up. I want you guys to spend 10 to 20 minutes a day daydreaming about that. If you don't have 10 to 20 minutes, 5 minutes a day, and then you can build up from there, because this is how you guys tap into your manifestation, truly seeing yourself at this table, truly seeing yourself with this crown on, truly seeing yourself as the CEO of your life. Okay, comment down below. I am a master manifester. I am the CEO of my life. Duh. Okay, I am the CEO of my life. Duh. You guys are going to get back to daydreaming and being present. Okay, we have memories, a huge confirmation. So you guys are going to look through your memories. You're going to see how far you made it. When I look at the beginning of my sobriety journey, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so stressed out back then. And now I'm like, I feel better. I don't feel triggered. I don't put myself in certain situations. I got a new friend group. And at the time, it just seemed like so do or die, because I was going through a lot. I was in and out of jail. I was pissing everyone off. And so to get from that, now when I bump into people from my past, these memories that used to really bother me, now I'm like, you know what? I'm really sorry that I did that in your home, or I'm really sorry that I talked to you that way. I'm not that person anymore, and I've been sober for a really long time, and I really hope that you'd forgive me, because I'm really not that person anymore. You guys don't want to know how many times I've had to do that, where people are like, I remember you. You came to that one Christmas party and you did this, that. And I'm like, I am so sorry. Okay? Like, I am so sorry. I'm like mortified, but I'm like, I handle it a lot better than how I would have handled it my first year of sobriety. So discernment. There are people that are not effing with you at this time, and they are watching you very closely. I'm getting copycat vibes, okay? There are some people that you stood up to, and they never officially told you, I don't feel like, that you are the word on the street. I feel like they were maybe fake nice to you, but they never said like, oh my gosh, like your vibe, your energy, your swag, like all of this, like I love it, I'm in it, I love it. They never said that. Okay, for most of you, these people that you just cut off, drop your scissors down below. These people that you recently cut off, they never told you that. And now what you are going to start seeing is they could be having their friends, acquaintances, friend request you so they can watch your story, screenshot it, and talk about it. I'm also getting that there are certain people that you've cut off that are copying and mimicking your style. I cannot. Let me give you guys an example. Okay, I have a recent example. I recently had to get rid of not one lash girl, but two. And the first lash girl that I had when I started getting my lashes done, so like I did my lashes for years, for a really long time. I did them myself. And then I was like, you know what? I want to try to get them done. Like, I know a lot of people that do lashes. Like, I would love to not have to do that in the morning, because I was really working on like trying to be punctual and not have to do all this setting up and stuff to film. And so I was like, oh, I would love that because I freaking love lashes. So I get a lash person. I had them for maybe like 6 months. And then me and my nail tech at the same time figure out that this person has been scamming us and overcharging us. We about blew the roof off of this situation. So we knew this person wasn't going to take any accountability, and we basically told them like, hey, like, we're not even going to like take you to court or anything. We're just calling you out and letting you know, like, when people do for you and they're loyal and they're trying to raise your business up and help you get more clients and all of that, and they're really taking care of you, that's not how you freaking treat them. And so I had taught her something, which was not all business is good business. There would be clients when she would have sales that would totally take advantage of her. She would do like $50 lashes, and these clients would come in and they would try to not get just one set out of the $50 lashes. They would try to get 2 sets, and then they would tell her all this crazy stuff. Oh, they fell out, they did this, they did that. And then they wouldn't tip her. And she's just like, oh, I don't understand. I'm like, You don't have to lower your prices because the people that are right for you will come. They will understand what you do and why you charge what you charge. And so she was always I felt like undervaluing herself. And so when we told her like, hey, like, you didn't have to do that to us. Like, we were like gonna be your ride or dies right here. Us too. And she didn't, like, just no loyalty. And instead of her saying, I'm so sorry, she was like, well, I don't know. I don't remember doing that. I don't remember ripping you guys off. I don't remember scamming you guys. Da 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 da. Okay, cool. And then she said to me, not all business is good business. And I'm like, look at you, inspiring the young people, okay? Taking the words right out of my mouth. I'm like, whatever. So I just blocked her. I was like, I don't have time, okay? I don't have time to get in your sandbox and make a whole mess. I'm just going to block, boop, delete, repeat. So I blocked her on my phone. Then I blocked her on social media, and I was like, bye, okay? So then what's funny is this person lost a lot of business, right? And so instead of them taking it as a humbling experience, they then decided to lie about their certifications. She went from having certain certifications to having triple the certifications because I have multiple social media accounts. So just because I blocked you on one does not mean I can't see you on another. So I went and checked like on one of my other social medias, and I'm like, oh, she has triple the certifications now. Okay, cool. Whatever. Do you. You want to be a scammer? Be a scammer. You're going to take that up with God. Not my problem. Not my problem anymore. So anyways, then I get the second lash person. I'm thinking, oh, it's a match made in heaven. I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. This person destroyed my lashes. I mean, destroyed them. Had a situation or a setup where it could have worked out perfectly, where she was had all the right resources to make the best out of being able to do lashes, had more advances than most lash artists had, and still didn't take advantage of that. And that just really blew me away. So she had been calling out, canceling appointments the day of. And then if I had canceled within 48 hours, my card would be charged $100. I think not. So she'd canceled on me right before my appointment 3 times within 2 weeks. And I know she's a young kid. It's from like partying. She's hungover. I would respect it more if she said, hey, I was out partying last night. Let me make it up to you. I feel like crap. I'm not coming into work today. Cool, whatever. I'll see you on such and such day. But instead of doing that, it was playing the victim and doing all these other things. And I'm like, none of that's necessary. So I had an emergency where I needed them done, and they literally looked crazy. I had one that was like all small lashes and then one that was like all big lashes, and it was very noticeable. It looked like I got punched in the eye. And so I thought, okay, I'm just going to go to a lash studio where this is all they do. They work on people that are like, they have an emergency. So I call a lash studio, I make an appointment with them, and I'm like, hey, can you fit me in for an emergency? I do social media, I have people to meet all weekend, and I cannot do that with my eyes like this. And then one's like, woo, like one is surprised and one is like, like I'm sleeping. And I was like, this looks really freaking bad. Like, I'm not a picky bitch. And I'm like, oh, I don't think so. So I go to the lash studio. And they can't even do my lashes because my lashes were never properly isolated. Now, the lashes have to be separate and properly isolated to get the lashes on. I just had chunks and chunks of glue all over my lashes, didn't even know. And they were all stuck together. So she's like, I cannot even properly isolate to even give you a fill to just make you good for the next couple of days. And I'm like, so she takes a video, shows me the video, and I started bawling. I felt so disrespected. I felt violated. And what made me even more mad is I had been telling her like, hey, I'm having trouble brushing them and I like keeping them really clean. When I get a service, I like to educate myself about that service so I can get the most out of it and be taking care of it properly. So I like to wash my lashes in the morning when I wake up, before I do my makeup, and then when I take my makeup off, I wash them again. And I was like, I can't brush them. Like, from mid to ends, like something's wrong. And she's like, oh, no, it's fine. Just make sure they're wet when you're doing your lashes. And I'm like, okay. And so I brought it up to her again, and she's like, no, you're fine. And so then on one of her call outs, the owner, okay, her boss did my lashes. And what really made me mad is she's the one that trained her. And she should have said, Brittany, we got a situation on your lashes. I don't want you to freak out. I will reprimand or talk to her, but let me fix this for you. She didn't even fix it. She didn't even do anything. So that really freaking irked me. And so I'm at the lash studio and I'm absolutely mortified. I have 3 girls looking over my face like, oh, that's so bad. Like, who did that to you? And I'm like, they're like, you need to get all of those removed because no one is going to do a foreign fill on you with that going on. I was so embarrassed. As somebody that like takes care of things, or I try to, it takes me right back to my childhood where I was bullied and I was malnourished and not properly cared for, and I just didn't have the things that I needed, so I always got made fun of. Like, it made me feel that small. Like, they weren't making fun of me or anything. I just I felt like all that money I'd invested was like out the freaking door, and that person had taken me for a ride, so I felt really violated. And on top of that, like, these are my eyes. Like, that's not something to play with. Like, are you even properly certified? Are any of you properly certified? Like, I don't think so. And what really bothers me is my hairdresser told her, I am referring you my most loyal client. And if you fuck her over, you will be sad in more ways than one. She warned her. She said, she is no one to play with. She told her, Brittany's no one to play with. She's a very loyal client, but don't play with her money. Do not play with her time. And don't play her for a fool. Like, she will educate herself on the services that she's getting. She's like, take it from me. I have learned the hard way. Because we even had a falling out for a couple of months when there were some things not being done right, and it was very concerning at the time. Not gonna get into it, but anyways, so these people had you in a space of like waiting and feeling dumb or feeling stupid, and you're like, I'm never falling for that ever again. So now I have a new person that is kind and takes care of me and doesn't avoid phone calls and doesn't call out. But the other person, back to the copycat scenario, the second person that was waiting on me that totally, completely scammed me, because not only was she even more expensive to go to, she was doing everything wrong and just not giving a fuck. Like, slapping it on, slapping the glue on, bye, taking the money. I'm like, this feels like a freaking robbery. I feel like I've been robbed the last 3 months. And I was like, whatever. Lesson learned. I go on social media. Okay, not only has this girl been like being all nicey to me, being all fakey fake, like, hey, then goes on social media, post braids like mine. This girl never does her hair. Okay, post braids like mine and says, post, talk to me nice. I'm like, what? I know you're not talking to me. But everyone that I know that's an acquaintance of us both was like, did you happen to see that post on social media? And I was like, yes, I did. Guess what I did? I blocked them. I was going to be cordial and I was going to be nice, because when I told her like, hey, this was all messed up, she was just like, sorry. And I'm like, okay, cool. Cancel the next appointment and do not charge my card $100. I do not want to fucking hear it. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. That was it. And then trying to be fake nice to me, not asking me about my lashes, not asking me about if I'm going to rebook another appointment, just copying me on social media when you never do your hair or makeup, and then thinking that no one's going to notice. That's passive aggressive as fuck. It's childish. You guys have people doing this to you. They've been waiting. It's almost like they've been waiting for this opportunity to copy you, wait to be on bad terms with you so they can feel good about trying to mimic what you exude. Okay, people are trying to mimic what you exude, so you are making some heavy hitter decisions to not fuck with certain people right now. I hope these story times are helping and you're not just like, okay. I hope they're helping. You guys are making decisions like, you know what? I'm glad that I'm going to block them, or I'm going to delete them, or I'm going to get rid of them, because obviously they don't value me, or they think I'm like their punchline. You're not. You're nobody's fool. You're nobody's punchline. So comment down below. I am breaking chains daily. Okay, I am breaking chains daily. Woo, we have letting go. You guys are letting go of people. Like, here's the difference. You have like enemies, right? Let's say they're your like number one ops. Those are people that you obviously get rid of. Then there's like all the in-between Decepticons where you're like, well, they kind of screwed me over, but they're young and they kind of don't know, and I just kind of feel bad for them. Is it really necessary to do this? You're going to see why it's necessary that you are outgrowing these people and why it's necessary to cut them off. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're going to be seeing why it is necessary to cut them off. I'm being told to tell you guys to listen to your heart. Okay, listen to your heart. If you feel like their post was about you, you're intuitive as you know what. Okay, I'm hearing that song. I know you think this song is about you, don't you, don't you? If you feel like they're talking about you, they are. Okay, you guys are going to stand in your power. So comment down below, I am standing in my power. I am being passionate about my vision. Your vision, you can stand in an echo chamber of gratitude and just be grateful like of how far you've come, and start being more passionate about your vision, because what I'm seeing for some of you guys is that you have not been seeing that you truly deserve to be in certain positions. And so because of that, God is saying, hey, let's sit down. Let's just be grateful because good things are right around the corner. But at the same time, I really want you to be able to see yourself in these positions that you've been asking for, praying for so long. So you guys have a lot of positivity coming in because you're going to start changing your daily routine. There are things happening in your 8th house. You guys are going through a rebirth process. And as you guys are going through this release, you're starting to realize what works really good for you and what doesn't. Which people really just don't fit your vibe and your work situation. So you guys are going to start accepting more joy into your life. You're going to be getting a lot of messages right now. A lot of signs and synchronicities. I love this for you guys. Turn away. If you guys are being prompted to turn away from certain people, that is not for no reason. Okay, I could have easily not blocked some of these people, and I was like, no, they think I'm dumb. They think I'm like their punchline. I'm the laughing. No. I'm not going to be anyone's fool after already feeling violated, after already feeling like I've been got. Like, no, it's not happening. So you guys have a lot of loving relationships coming in that you are not expecting. So as you guys are releasing, as you guys are resetting, there are people coming in that have been dying to meet someone like you. Okay? That have been dying to meet someone like you because they feel the same way. Okay? They feel like people are on some weird shit. They feel like they just can't understand why people be posting what they post, doing what they do, saying what they do. Knight of Wands. You guys have someone coming in that is fiery like you, loves dancing like you, loves talking like you. And so you guys are going to start seeing the people that you are more a vibrational match to one by one. So I get it. You guys are going to be beginning courtships with certain people that are coming into your life. And that is what is unexpected. So that might feel like it's being not breadcrumb, but I don't feel like there's a slew of people coming in unless you guys have a social media business, but I do feel like people are coming in bit by bit. Okay, they're coming in and showing you like, hey, I like this stuff that you like I'll be your friend. Okay, so you guys are going to be feeling like young. You're going to be feeling more balanced. Hearing sirens, so Archangel Michael. Someone here could be 27 years old. We have the 3 of Wands. You guys are going to wait. You guys are not used to this. You're not used to waiting for your ships to come in. You're like, nah, the ship's got to come in. Got to walk towards them. I got to swim towards them. God's like, no, you really don't. It's time to just enjoy the view. To wait. To be grateful that it is coming. And then not at all. You know what I mean? Like to be grateful like, hey, this is in fact going to come in. And so the dreamer in you is being restored. Okay, the dreamer in you is being restored. Let's see if we get anything else for you guys. But I love this card. Like, you know when Ariel is like, oh my gosh, that's Prince Eric. There's people on that boat and she's dreaming. She's daydreaming about, oh my gosh, like, it's going to be so magical, like, when we're together. This is like, we're going into Delulu land. Yes, we are. And we ain't coming back, okay? We ain't coming back because we are what? Master manifestors when we are Delulu, okay? In La La Land, Eight of Wands, look. Don't she look Delulu? For sure. For sure she does. She's like, ah. And they're trying to take her voice, right? But you do what? You run figure eights on people. They can't tell you nothing, okay? There are some people sweating you. They are sweating the fact that you are standing your ground. They are sweating the fact that you're cutting them off, that you're walking past them, that you're not accepting their crumbs, that you aren't engaging with them. There are a lot of people that you're not engaging with because they wanted to steal your voice. They wanted to get away with taking from you. It's like Ursula trying to take her voice, right? Ursula comes in as the disguise, like, I'm just like you, I'm cute just like you. And she's like, now sing. She wants her voice. No. We ain't having that. God ain't having that. Ancestors said they ain't having that. Ain't nobody having that. Because this is where they really want you. And you guys feel this right now. Like, you're going through this roller coaster where you're like, oh, I was a dreamer. I was eating healthy. I was doing yoga. What the hell? What the hell's going on? And so what you're going to do is you're going to patiently daydream, be in this echo chamber of positivity, merriment, and gratitude as your ships come in. Because God's saying it's coming in. So we are restoring faith. We are restoring balance, and we are restoring faith. You guys are going to start communicating with people differently, like that dark feminine energy. Wow, I'm hearing triple sirens. As I see the Three of Cups, you guys have not only friends coming in, but people that are going to celebrate you. Wow. What is this card? You guys are going to start protecting your happiness. You're like, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Reverse, reverse. Everybody clap your hands. So it's almost like you're going to be celebrating the fact that your cutoff game is strong and you can have peace of mind again. And so you guys are going to be feeling complete. Someone here could be moving, getting a new car, but things are moving in your favor. You just have to sit still for a minute. This is like when I'm like, look at this. And I'm like this, like, because I'm like a little kid. It's like that. It's like being really impatient. You feel me? And you're just going to be like, oh, I have to sit still. I know. Sitting still is very hard for me with my ADHD. I'm like, sit still. This is why I don't go to the freaking movie theaters, because I need to pace. I need to get up, get down, get up, get down. So I'm just seeing that it's like Ariel thinking that she's not going to get legs, that she's going to disappoint everyone she loves if she becomes a human. And you are starting to see where you are already complete. And you're going to get legs. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? You're like thinking like, I ain't going to get legs. I ain't going to get shit. Like, ugh. These people hate me. They're gossiping about me. No, they are intimidated by you because you have not only outsmarted them, you are outgrowing them. You don't resonate with the BS anymore. And they're not tall enough for the ride that you're going on. So not only are you guys going to get legs, okay, metaphorically speaking, you're going to be feeling complete. You're going to be able to keep your voice. You're going to be able to restore balance to your voice. Your voice is getting stronger. The way that you communicate is getting stronger. You guys have success, recognition coming in. So whatever you're about to do on however you take this advice along with others, you guys are going to be feeling motivated. You have some motivation coming in. Because maybe you've been feeling like, oh, I need tarot readings. I need a motivational speech. I need a freaking song. I need a pep talk to even feel the motivation. You guys are going to be learning how to pull this out from, you know what I mean? You guys are figuring out how to pull this out of you. Can't even think of the words. That you guys are no longer going to let people come in your life and run amok. You're just not letting it happen. Look, you guys, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. New opportunities. I got a new attitude. I love that for you guys. Okay, let's get advice. We're going to get a couple of charms and then we're out. The Grim Reaper. Clearing away the old. Comment down below. I am clearing away the old. Confirmation. Someone here could be literally in the middle of cutting someone off, or you're looking at the list of people you need to cut off, along with looking at how much you've changed from the past year and a half. Someone here could be going through a breakup, a divorce, or cutting something or someone off. Okay, that is to me, the energy crowning the reading is that you guys are coming through as the Grim Reaper, because we also have 8th house. So you guys are going through a rebirth in how you look at love, the love for yourself, the love that you have for the divine or God, and knowing that you are taken care of, knowing that everything is working out for you and you are leaps and bounds from the person that you used to be. Okay, oh, whoa. That is too many. Okay, we have trouble lurking, blessed unions, and 2 hearts. Okay, someone here needs to walk away from unhealthy choices because that is affecting your mindset at this time. Okay, it could be a lot of sugar. I know sugar is really hard to walk away from, so I'm not saying like you need to do that, because I freaking know. I know. You guys, I love ice cream. And we're trying to get out of a state that's like making it harder for us. So we're trying to, wean off of certain things, wean off of certain people. You guys have a blessed union. Someone here is getting in a blessed union, has a blessed union coming in, or is already in a blessed union. And so you guys are learning to protect that, because trouble is always like swimming around you guys like sharks. Okay, remember the shark in The Little Mermaid? Like, trouble is always lurking, and you guys are just learning how to better deal with it. Okay. Let's get some charms for you guys. Oh, I didn't get any letters. Okay, hold on. Let's get some letters, y'all. Where did all the letters go? There they are. Okay, I don't know how many I'm grabbing, but I'm just trying to grab a bunch of them. Perfect. Okay, someone here could be a life path 7. Or seeing 777. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 2 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Cups. Perfect. So what I'm seeing for you guys is you're getting this new beginning where you're going to keep pouring into your cup. You're like, yeah, friends will come next, but I'm going to keep pouring into me. You guys are going to be feeling lucky. This is what you're working on, feeling abnormally lucky. You guys could be hearing crickets right now. If you are, comment that down below. Okay, you guys could feel like your sense of smell is changing, or you could be feeling like it's intensifying. Someone here could be thinking about getting new shoes or going running. Okay, someone here is going to start watching more cartoons, being more childlike, doing some inner child healing. And again, you guys are going through this transformation in your 8th house. Okay, you guys feel like you're at a fork in the road, but you're really waiting for your ships to come in. What you're doing has staying power. Okay, comment down below. I'm the queen of the castle. I'm the king of the castle. And what I do is unbreakable, unshakable. Everything I do has staying power. Okay, so I'm seeing the peacock. You guys have many talents, many abilities that inspire young people. Halloween could be your favorite holiday. Cinderella could be your favorite movie, but either way, what I'm seeing is you guys are going from rags to riches. Let's see. You guys could be eating some type of dessert right now, or you guys are going to be doing more baking. And the initials that I've gotten for you guys are N, H, and W. Okay, I'm going to say that again. It's getting hot in here. I'm really starting to sweat, so don't mind me. But I got N, H, W. Okay, NHW. And what I'm hearing, it's like new world order for you. Like there is a new order of how you're going to be doing things for yourself. You're like, oh, no. I'm not going down that path. Now I see what I need to do. Now I see how much I've changed in the last year and a half. And I'm damn proud of myself. I'm not going to throw a pity party anymore or be mad at myself. I'm damn proud. So you guys let me know if you want to share in the comments how things were a year and a half ago and how you feel about them now. Thank you guys for all of your love and support. I hope that this message helped you guys for those that felt like they really, really needed it. And again, those astrological signs were Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Libra that I felt like were calling for an emergency reading. You guys can also confirm that in the comments if you would like to. And let's get you guys an angel number. So I'm going to be filming for Patreon all weekend, so I don't know when I'll be on here next because I'm working on not working so much. Okay, I'm working on not working. We have 154. Okay, 154 is your guys' angel number if anyone wants to drop that in the comments. And again, I look forward to reading your guys' comments and reading your guys' affirmations. So don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh, because you don't want to miss out. Okay, wifey is not going to be working like a crazy lunatic anymore. So you definitely need to hit the bell because who knows when I'll be posting. Okay, who knows? I love you guys so, so much. Thank you guys for all of your beautiful notes on Cash App. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for your generous super chat donations in the comments. Like, I appreciate you guys. You're amazing. And I'm sending you guys hugs and kisses. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.